How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Side for all the action.
Welcome to another Friday night of high school basketball, everyone. Tonight it's SAC boys basketball from Bishop Dwenger High School as the Northside Redskins visit the Bishop Dwenger Saints. Well, the Northside Redskins had high hopes, wanting to go for the trifecta again this year and claim a holiday tournament championship, a regular season championship, and then, of course, wrap it up with a sectional title. The Northside Redskins got the job done during the Christmas break, winning the SAC holiday tournament out of Wayne High School with a tight victory over the Carroll Chargers. But on Tuesday night, in a game that had a dramatic finish, the Carroll Chargers got a three-pointer from Kellen Brown at Northside's By Hay Arena and defeated the Northside Redskins, essentially ending any hopes that Northside had of claiming an SAC regular season title. For the Carroll Chargers, they stayed perfect in the SAC race, and the Carroll Chargers playing tonight against Northrop on their home floor before a final SAC contest 1 week from tonight out at Homestead High School, and that will decide the SAC race. So tonight you got two teams that obviously play different styles. For Bishop Dwenger, it's a physical style, generally not quite as fast-paced. For the Northside Redskins, they like to go up and down the court, but it is a short-handed Northside Redskins team as they deal with an injury to a key player in Keon Brooks.
Yeah, that's really going to hamper him from the outside. He's their one true, legitimate long-range bomber from the outside is Keon Brooks, and he was injured in the Carroll game on Tuesday night, injured a knee, and he is out. So it'll bring up a few questions for the Northside Redskins. Who will start as a shooter? Will it be Juan Quarles? Could it be Elijah Long? You know, we're still waiting to see what the starting lineups are going to look like. So that's really going to hamper Northside, and it takes a lot of length out of their lineup as well. You know, they're going to have to rely a little bit more on Chris Hill, who's a very good defender, but not much of a scorer at this point. So see what they get out of him, and obviously for Dwenger, they're going to have to slow the pace down if they want to have a shot against a very talented Northside team.
It is senior night here at Bishop Dwenger, not only for the basketball team, but for the cheerleaders, the dance squad. I'm not sure who else they paraded out tonight, but they've got a lot of seniors that are being recognized tonight, including on the basketball team, where they do have a veteran squad with a number of seniors, including Sam Royal and Ryan Berghoff. They also, when you look at the rosters, Ryan, you've got a Northside team that really does not count a lot on their senior class.
Not at all, basically, other than Chris Hill, who's the guy. I mean, they really rely on the youth movement there, and that, is really their point guy, Devontae Kinney. Not only does he not turn the ball over, he plays great defense, and he's kind of the leader on the team. Very quiet player, but he's an in-your-face guy. And, we've seen him quite a few times this year. Northside will have problems trying to keep him out of the paint.
And we're always intrigued by the matchup when you see Northside with how you defend Jalen Butts, because he can dominate down around the basket. We've seen teams try to sandwich him and play front and back, and Homestead did that pretty effectively when they played Northside. But is it a matchup without Brooks on the floor where you're able to pack maybe two or even three players down low because you have no threat of outside shooting, so to speak, with Northside?
Right, and does Coach Shabazz, will he have Juan Quarles on the same side all night with Jalen Butts? Snyder kind of, when they beat him in the first part of the season, they did the same thing. They just packed it in, and, they actually let Keon Brooks shoot from the outside, which wasn't a good idea at the time, but, they tried the same thing. So we'll see if Dwenger has learned anything. That was just 2 nights ago he was injured. So did they, how much can you change your game plan in just 2 nights? And we'll see if Dwenger goes with maybe just a zone and make him try to shoot from the outside.
The loss of Keon Brooks, a 6'8 freshman that has been scoring about 14 points a game. Key for the Northside Redskins. And then for Bishop Dwenger, like you say, you got the extra emotion and the extra energy built on a senior night here on their home floor. How Northside handles the loss of a key player, how they respond, we've seen so many times when everybody else on the team knows they've got to absorb their part of it. Sometimes the whole team ends up getting better.
Yeah, they certainly do. And, we've seen Brandon Johnson has stepped up at times and been another scorer for Northside. And we'll see if he's like that tonight. When he's really aggressive, going to the hoop, he's very effective. So for Northside, they just got to get the next guy up, play hard, and Dwenger is going to have to slow the ball down and look for a very well-coached played game tonight.
For the Bishop Dwenger Saints, coached by Matt Kostoff, the Northside Redskins, of course, coached by Shabazz Khalid. Coming up after the game, we'll be at the Northcrest Pizza Hut for the Parkview Sports Medicine post-game show. Michael McIntyre will be the official scoreboard operator. I'll be out there bringing you all of the scores, highlights, and coaches' interviews. It happens after the games tonight here on ESPN Radio, 1380 and 100.9 FM. DC Hendricks working back in the studios. I am Brett Rump, Ryan Dwenger here courtside at Bishop Dwenger High School, where the renovated gymnasium looks fantastic. It is brighter. It's got nice seats. And now they introduce starting lineups here at Bishop Dwenger. The Northside Redskins wearing red with white numbers, black lettering, and they've got white and black trim. Meanwhile, for Bishop Dwenger, they're in their home white uniforms with the gold and navy blue. And now taking a look at the starting lineup. First for the Northside Redskins, Jalen Butts, a 6'10 junior. Elijah Long, a 5'10 sophomore. He'll be the one starting in place of Keon Brooks. They've got Devontae Kinney, a 5'9 junior. Brendan Johnson is a 6'2 sophomore. And Chris Hill getting a start as well. Hill is a 6'6 senior. Bishop Dwenger Saints being introduced right now. Ryan Berghoff is the first one they introduce. He is a 6'4 senior.
Number 42.
These are the non-starting seniors.
Oh, that's what they're doing. Introducing the seniors on senior night as we await to find out the starting lineup for the Bishop Dwenger Saints. So now I think they're about ready to introduce the starters. Of course, a lot of intriguing games in the area, including an NE8 game tonight, as the Hazen brothers will be matched up against Leo in Columbia City. As the Leo Lions visit Columbia City, we'll have a score on that one after these games tonight. Again, come out and join us at the Pizza Hut in Northcrest for America's favorite pizza and award-winning Wing Street Wings. It is your hometown Pizza Hut restaurant. Now to take a look at the starters. Campbell Donovan will start. He's a 6-foot junior. Sam Royal is a 6'1 senior. They've got Conlon Martin, a 6-foot junior.
Number 14. Campbell Donovan.
Also trying to get the numbers of the starters as they take their time introducing them to the crowd here at Bishop Dwenger High School. In the middle is going to be David O'Daniel. He's a 6'8 senior. And it looks like Austin Burns.
Number 32.
Austin Burns, we called his name quite often in football season. 6'1 senior. Getting a start tonight, and as we mentioned, David O'Daniel is the 6'8 senior down in the low post. So the Saints start Sam Royal, a 6'1 senior, Campbell Donovan, a 6-foot junior. They've got Conlon Martin, a 6-foot junior, Austin Burns, a 6'1 senior, and David O'Daniel, a 6'8 senior. For the Northside boys, Jalen Butts at 6'10, a junior, Elijah Long, 5'10, a sophomore. Devontae Kinney, a 5'9 junior. Brandon Johnson, a 6'2 sophomore. And Chris Hill, a 6'6 senior. So apparently no national anthem tonight. We're going to go right out to the court and start the game.
Yes, sir.
Which is odd because they usually do the national anthem before the varsity game when you have a JV game first, but always before the girls varsity game when they have girls and boys varsity. So it's kind of odd that we won't have a national anthem, but the teams are on the floor. Looks like we're going to get ready to jump it up. Dwenger will go left to right as we look at it courtside here at Bishop Dwenger. It's the Northside Redskins right to left. Butts jumping it up against O'Daniel. Ball's in the air. The tip's controlled by Northside. Devontae Kinney gives to Brandon Johnson standing in the center circle. Flips it off to Devontae Kinney to run the offense. And a trade of the basketball to Brandon Johnson. Now Elijah Holmes who's got it. Holmes actually gets the start instead of Elijah Long. Up top, it's Devontae Kinney.
Dwenger in a 1-1-3 defense where they can help out on Butts, and there's a nice pass.
Down low, goes to Hill, back out in the corner. Brandon Johnson had trouble with the pass, tips it outside, and here goes Burns. He saves the sideline, throws a pass in the lane, and a collision. A foul on Northside. What good hustle by Austin Burns. It'll be Bishop Dwenger's basketball. The foul is on Chris Hill. That's his first. Saints to inbound. Ball thrown on the perimeter and a moving screen. And that's Austin Burns, who just made the nice play on the far sideline, setting a moving pick and getting called for the foul. So now the foul's 1-1. And it's Northside's basketball. We're scoreless. 45 seconds in. Holmes, down low baseline, Butts. Up top, Devontae Kinney. Throws near the right corner to Brandon Johnson. Johnson will dribble up the arc, take it all the way up top, and then throw it left side to Kinney. Back right side, Johnson. 3 ball, no, it's a 2, but he didn't get close to it. Hill, an offensive rebound, dumps it underneath in traffic. Butts will score and get fouled. Tough pass that time for Hill. A lot of unselfishness as Hill dumped it underneath to Butts in traffic, but Jalen Butts just too tall to match up for Dwenger down low. And the free throw is in and out, no good. 2-0 Northside, 6:50 remains first quarter. Front court for the Saints, Conlon Martin. Throws it on the wing to Royal. Royal to the baseline, under the basket, kick in the corner to Conlon. He'll drive all the way to the basket, up off glass, no. Offensive rebound, Burns. In the corner, open shooter, 3, good for Sam Royal of Bishop Dwenger. Saints lead 3-2. Quickly, Redskins the other way. They get cut off, now baseline. Kinney, Hill, outside. It's Holmes throwing it right wing to Brandon Johnson. Between the circles, Butts, left wing to Holmes. Baseline, Kinney, Holmes to Brandon Johnson. Just right at the top of the key. Lobs it across the defense left side to Holmes. Working the ball around the perimeter. Finally, they get it inside. And Jalen Butts overpowers David O'Daniel down low to score. He's got all 4. And against pressure, Northside the steal. Here's Hill underneath. He fights for the ball and gets it and then lays it in. Turnover turns into a bucket for North. They lead it 6-3 with 5.5 left first quarter. Now they break pressure. Sets up a 3. It's well short, partially blocked by Jalen Butts as Campbell Donovan launched it.
He was probably about 10 feet away from him as he got ready to release the ball. That link to Butts, man, he can cover some ground.
Ball inbounded into the corner. Goes to Donovan. Dribbles up top, throws right side to Conlon. Over to Royal. 3 ball, no. Rebound, long rebound, tip to the backcourt. Royal has it. And then as he goes to throw it, the ball stripped away. North side in the front court. Kinney to the basket, had it blocked, got it back, and lays it in. Devontae Kinney for Northside makes it 8-3.
Oh, I don't.
And he bounced it off his leg? No, they say it went off Northside's leg and out of bounds. It'll stay Bishop Dwenger basketball, having trouble with this pressure defense.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I think they were shocked that Northside came out and ran it's almost like a trapping. It is a trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing a very well box trap.
Donovan Outside Royal. Extra pass. Open shooter is Conlon Martin, who drains it. 3 ball. Pair of them so far for Dwenger, trying to keep them in it. 8-6. Go under 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Pass down low. Tried to get it to Brandon Johnson, but Dwenger got a hand on the pass, and it's out of bounds baseline, where Northside will inbound with Brandon Johnson set to pull the trigger. Lobs it up top to Butts, who'll give it to Hill. On the wing, Holmes down low, Butts. He tried to scoop it up and under, missed it. Offensive rebound, Hill, and then a tip for Butts. He puts it in. Jalen Butts 6 points early, 10-6 Redskins. O'Daniel gives it up in the backcourt to Sam Royal. Lead pass Burns, back up top to Royal. He'll call out the play and run the point for Bishop Dwenger. Conlon Martin over on the wing, had it knocked away, got it back. Pass to the right wing to Campbell Donovan. Donovan to near the elbow, drops it down low. O'Daniel's going to pound against Butts and just overpower big Jalen Butts. Couple of big bruisers going at it hard, and O'Daniel gets the bucket. 10-8 Northside, a 2-point lead halfway through the first quarter.
O'Daniel, nice move there. He got his chest right on Jalen Butts and was able to move him out of the way. O'Daniel's is a pretty good-sized kid in himself, isn't he, Brett?
He sure is. A lot of muscle between both of them. O'Daniel, the senior, Butts, a junior. Here's Kinney driving into traffic, floating up a teardrop and hitting it. Devontae Kinney, a nice move for Northside. 12-8 Redskins. Burns from the center circle to the left wing. Now outside where Martin launches. Conlon Martin misses the 3. Butts the rebound. Lead pass to Devontae Kinney. He'll throw it right side to Brandon Johnson. Back up top to Devontae Kinney. Hill pops out. He'll shoot from 18 feet. No good. Rebound goes to Dwenger. Campbell Donovan, front court to Sam Royal. Royal will slow it down from the left sideline. Clock approaching 3 minutes. Royal drives, scoops, and missed it off the glass. Rebound taken by Jalen Butts. Under 3 to play in our first quarter. 12-8 Redskins. 3 ball on the way. And again, off the mark from distance for Elijah Holmes. And Bishop Dwenger with the rebound. Baseline to Martin. Back up top, Royal. Between the rings, Burns throws left to Martin. In the corner, Royal, 3. Got another one. Couple of them this quarter for Sam Royal. It's a 1-point game, 12-11. Butts from the high post outside to Johnson. 2:20 remains first quarter. 12-11 Northside, the lead in the ball. Just outside the top of the key, it's Devontae Kinney. Lobs down low, gets it underneath the Butts, and Butts got position and laid it in. Somehow Butts got position down there against Austin Burns. Burns only 6'1", trying to guard the 6'10", Jalen Butts.
Yeah, Northside's coach, a former guard himself, screaming out, he's got him sealed, throw it to him. He's pleading with him.
Yep.
Finally they did.
Saints with the ball in the front court, down by 3. Minute 45, clock running first quarter. Royal from the elbow. Up top, Martin, right wing to Donovan. Shoots it, missed it. Rebound Northside, quickly the other way. Kinney, collision in the lane. Offensive foul called on Devontae Kinney. He might have gotten a little out of control that time, Ryan.
Absolutely, sure did there. He caught the ball and didn't realize there was a guy standing right there. And looks like we're going to have a timeout.
Timeout on the floor with 1:35 remaining here in the first quarter. Redskins leading at 14-11 over Bishop Dwenger. You're listening to high school basketball presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN Radio, 1380 and 100.9 FM.
When an injury knocks you out of the game, call Parkview Sports Medicine. Whether you're an aspiring pro or a recreational athlete, our team of orthopedic surgeons, physical therapists, and athletic trainers will provide you with rapid access to comprehensive care and sport-specific rehabilitation. Parkview Sports Medicine will get you back to the action quickly and safely because the game just isn't the same without you. Call Parkview Sports Medicine today at 260-266-4007 and make our team of expert physicians your dream team. We'll get you back in the game.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Saints with the ball in the front court, under a minute and a half to play in the first quarter. Pull-up jumper from the foul line. No good for Conlon Martin, but a tip out. Offensive rebound, a chance for three. No good for Royal. Rebound goes to north side, front court. Johnson, down low baseline to Brandon Adams. He powers it in. No. Offensive rebound missed. Offensive tip missed. And then a scrum for the ball in the lane. And a tie-up with the arrow pointing to Bishop Dwenger. North side really attacking the glass, and it's an area that Bishop Dwenger's struggling with right now.
Yeah, it was mostly just the length of Jalen Butts. You know, even though the ball's going up, they're not getting a good body on him and getting him pushed back, and he's been able to dominate inside.
Man-to-man, it's Martin bringing it in the front court. Right wing to Royal. Takes it baseline. Back up on the wing to Donovan. Corner to Royal. Up to Donovan. Cross courts it. Martin. Extra pass in the corner where Berghoff will fire, and he'll miss a three. Berghoff just came in to the game. 14-11. Outside, Quarles. He'll try from distance and miss it for Northside. Rebound, Saints. Lead pass, Berghoff. Layup good. Berghoff beat everybody down the court. Ryan Berghoff, who is a wide receiver for the Saints in football, 6'4", a senior. And he's made it a one-point game. Northside the lead in the ball. Last 9 seconds of the quarter. Quarles in the lane to Butts. We're down to 5. Butts holding the ball at the foul line. Right side, he throws it to Brandon Johnson with 1 second, and he didn't even know how much time was left. And Shabazz Khalik is upset. They didn't get anything out of the final possession and didn't even realize the clock was winding down. End of one. Northside a 1-point lead, 14-13. This is high school basketball presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN Radio, 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Hey, are you having a party for the big basketball tournament again this year?
No, my wife said she hated all those people invading her kitchen.
I had that same problem until I got my basement remodeled in my new wet bar by Serenity Kitchen and Bath.
Serenity Kitchen and Bath? I didn't know they built wet bars in entertainment areas.
Serenity Kitchen and Bath is known for their high-quality kitchen and bath upgrades. But did you know they can renovate your basement into the entertainment area you've always wanted? They're experts on remodeling basements and building wet bars, wine racks, and even wine cellars that can accommodate your entire collection of fine wine. With more than 20 years in the construction industry, the designers at Serenity Kitchen and Bath can make your dream become a reality. They're so confident in their installation, they provide a 5-year warranty on your entire project and a lifetime warranty on all tile work. Additionally, the owner personally inspects every job to ensure your satisfaction. The big basketball tournament is right around the corner, so don't delay. Book now to ensure completion before the big games. Learn more at SerenityKitchenandBath.com or call 749-7028.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Pass down low. Jalen Butts got behind the defense and was unguarded at the rim. You know how that finished. Two-handed flush for the big man.
And he looked
Redskins are up 16-13.
He turned around and looked for somebody, and there was no one around.
Nobody guarded. How do you lose a guy that's 6'10"? Saints the ball, down by 3, 30 seconds into our second quarter. Down the low block, pass goes to Corson. And Mark Corson, just a little shot fake that lifted the feet off the ground and a travel.
Yeah, just Jalen Butts' presence there with his length made him think he was going to take a jump shot and got off balance, and another turnover for Dwenger. And now we'll see if Northside runs some motion in their offense.
Northside leading at 16-13, 7:10 clock runs. We're in the second quarter at Bishop Dwenger High School. Quarles into the corner. Pass goes to Elijah Long, and then his pass deflected, stolen. Here comes Dwenger the other way. Royal left-handed layup, good. Back to a 1-point game, 16-15.
Sam Royal now with 8 points.
Far sideline, Long up top to Devontae Kenny. Saints now packing it in a 2-3 zone. Between the circles, Elijah Long to Quarles. High post Butts. Shot fake. Drive. Tried to finish at the basket. Missed it. His tip is no good. Adams a tip. He missed it. Now the ball fought for it. Mid-court. It gets knocked out to the Saints, and then a scrum will tie it up. And the arrow pointing to Bishop Dwenger.
Wow, that looked like a football play there, didn't it?
Rugby.
And Dwenger would like to play that style.
Almost a rugby play that time. 16-15. It's Northside, a 1-point lead over the Bishop Dwenger Saints with 6:19 left in the second quarter. We're at Bishop Dwenger High School. Saints with the ball. And with the ball, Amon Clark. High post to Corson. Takes it down to the low block and then passes outside. Now Clark has it. He'll run the point. Picking the pocket is Kinney. Kinney steals it from Clark, takes it to the basket, one-on-one, and scores. And Devontae Kinney just had a message from Amon Clark. You play football, buddy. That ball's mine.
Yeah, that's right.
There's a three from the left wing. Rims around and drops for Ryan Berghoff. Ties the score 18 apiece with 5:39 left second quarter.
Dwenger now has 4 3-pointers.
Corner to Adams. Quarles. Top of the key, Kinney lobs down low. Butts got position, and Butts lays it in. That's 2 or 3 times the Saints have let Butts get position when they've tried to front him on the low block, and Northside's been able to just lob it over the top.
Yeah, what they do is they just bring Butts up to the foul line, and then he just rotates. You know, the toughest guy to guard is the one that's moving, and he's moving and getting open.
20-18 Northside. Here's the Saints. Royal down to the block, then throws foul line to Corson. Throws to his right. Clark, he'll drive. Get a little contact, no whistle. Throw up a wild shot that's taken down by Northside. Devontae Kinney. Left angle to the top of the key. Bounces it right. Elijah Long shoots it from distance and scores it. Elijah Long for 3, and it's 23-18 Northside with 4.5 left in the second.
Elijah Long is the microwave of high school basketball. He is the Vinnie Johnson. I mean, when he's in there, he's shooting.
Royal left open. His 3 back iron. It's off the mark, and Jalen Butts will pull down another rebound. Front court Quarles in the corner. That Long, he didn't shoot it. Quarles, top of the key. Kinney dribbles all the way to the right angle. Then throws top of the key to Quarles. He'll shoot it. His 3 off the mark. Rebound goes to Bishop Dwenger. 2 men on the ball, but no whistle. And the Saints bring it in the front court with Amon Clark. Royal rotates it to the left wing. Back up to Royal between the circles. Right side, Amon Clark. Zach Smithy, a senior, 6'3", on the floor now for Matt Kostoff. Here's Clark on the dribble, takes it to the left angle. Top of the key, Royal pops out, gets a screen, shoots a 3 and missed it. Rebound, tipped in the lane, and here comes Northside. Long, one-on-one to the basket. Contact, threw it up off glass, good for Elijah Long, and Matt Kostoff a timeout. Full timeout, Bishop Dwenger with 3:30 remaining in the half. 25-18, a 7-point run by the Redskins. You're listening to high school basketball presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN Radio 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctor, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy. And IPT accepts all insurance coverage. IPT is open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offers same-day appointments. With 14 conveniently located clinics, go to IndianaPT.com to find the clinic near you. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. Celebrating 27 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit IndianaPT.com.
Now back to high school basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
DC Hendricks, our studio producer, back in the ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM studios. I am Brett Rump with Ryan Dellinger. Tomorrow morning we'll be in Columbia City for girls high school basketball regionals. Game 1, 10 a.m. will be the Norwell Lady Knights versus Heritage Christian. Game 2, Concordia takes on Tippecanoe Valley. Hear both of them tomorrow on ESPN Radio 1380 and 100.9 FM. Saints come out of the timeout with the ball. In the lane, Donovan outside to Burns. He'll dribble down against Quarles, take it up and under, and hit the reverse layup. 25-20. North side, a 5-point lead, approaching 3 minutes left before intermission. Redskins in the red uniforms. Cross court, Quarles couldn't get a shot up. He's at the left arc. Guarded by Berghoff. Toward the corner to Devontae Kinney. Loosely guarded by Conlon Martin. Kinney not a big outside threat. Down low in the block. Butts double team, tipped it away, but it goes right back to him. Up top, Hill. Right side, Quarles. Again, Juan Quarles, a transfer out of Concordia. He'll drive it. Try to kick outside. It's Devontae Kinney from the elbow. Drops a pass down low, and it's too hot to handle for Chris Hill. A turnover for Northside.
That play just never really developed at all for them. I mean, they tried to work it around. The ball got fumbled, and nothing happened there. So Northside with a failed attempt there on that. A nice job by the official there. The big guys were banging around in there. He basically just told them to knock it off and kept the flow of the game going.
Saints front court, pass down low, knocked away, but the Saints get it back. Here's Royal down the lane, all the way to the basket. He had it blocked, but a blocking foul is called with the body. Jalen Butts went up top and actually blocked the shot, but they'll say that Butts was the one who got too much body on Sam Royal, and Royal goes to the line to shoot a pair with 2:07 remaining in the second quarter, and the Saints down 25-20. And still 25-20 as Royal misses the first of two. Royal, a 6'1" senior for Bishop Dwenger. Free throw is no good. Missed them both. Rebound north side. Chris Hill pulls it down, gives it outside to Elijah Holmes. Front court for the Redskins as Devontae Kinney tucks the ball at his hip, starts the offense, throwing right sideline to Long. Long to Butts from the wing. Dribbles into the lane, and there's contact as the double team came on Butts. Jalen Butts showing some ball handling, working it from the perimeter.
Well, if you're a college scout or a college coach here tonight, that's something you probably want to see from him, because basically he does all of his business inside the paint.
1:49 remaining in the first half. 25-20, Northside the leader. And it's a long three for Elijah Long. No good. Rebound, weak side. Tipped and grabbed by Devontae Kinney of Northside. And he is fouled. Either Royal or Burns, both were there, and it's Austin Burns picking up his second.
Very clean game so far. Not a lot of fouls. Very few turnovers. Had a 5-point game.
Nick Pacino, 6'6" junior, checks in. I think Matt Kostoff's played about everybody he's got here in the first half. Northside the basketball, leading by 5. Devontae Kinney from the left angle. Near sideline. He throws up top to Elijah Holmes, Long, who gives it back to Devontae Kinney. And again, Dwenger packing in that 2-3 defense. They're trying to see if they can somehow get Butts' position and maybe throw it over the top again. Hill from the right wing. Between the circles, Butts. Left angle, Kinney. Lob pass. Tried for the alley-oop. Going up high to tip. It was Chris Hill. And body underneath. Hill went down hard and will go to the free throw line. The foul is the third on Austin Burns. 25-20 Northside. 1:09 remaining, second quarter. To the line for the Northside Redskins. Chris Hill, left-hander. Good. 26-20. And there's the sub. It's Ryan Berghoff in. Austin Burns down. Two guys that spent their fall together, both playing football. In fact, might have spent some time on the practice field covering each other.
Yeah.
There's a miss free throw. Rebound goes to Pacino of Bishop Dwenger. On the dribble, Saints in the front court. Berghoff looks to the right sideline. Royal up top to Conlon Martin. Martin, a junior. Bounces it left wing to Pacino. Now Donovan. Donovan brings it all the way to the right sideline. Up high. Can't get any penetration. Clock's to 39 seconds. And there goes Martin. He'll take it all the way to the basket. Mistake because Butts was there waiting and he blocked it. North side the ball. Front court. It's Long. Outside to Holmes. Baseline to Butts. Back up on the wing. And now North side will slow it down. Devontae Kinney has the ball in his hands on his hip. 16 seconds. Clock running. North side trying to play a last possession this quarter better than the first. Down low. Outside Hill. Extra pass. Goes to Long. Now it's Devontae Kinney with three. Drives in the lane. Outside. Long. Three ball at the horn. It ends in and out. No good. At least they got a shot this time around. Maybe not the one they wanted, but they'll go to the locker room with the lead. Low scoring first half, 26-20. North side a 6-point advantage over the Bishop Dwenger Saints. This is high school basketball presented by Indiana's Physical Therapy on ESPN Radio 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Before or after the game or anytime, Pizza Hut invites you to come in and enjoy a large, hot-from-the-oven pizza with your choice of crust and toppings beginning at $11. Or have you tried Pizza Hut's award-winning Wing Street Wings? Available in 3 styles and 8 great flavors from mild to hot, Wing Street Wings are crowd pleasers. Want exclusive deals and savings? Become a Hut lover by signing up at pizzahut.com. With dine-in, carry-out, or delivery, order America's favorite pizza and award-winning Wing Street Wings at Pizza Hut. The perfect post-game destination is your convenient hometown Pizza Hut.
When an injury knocks you out of the game, call Parkview Sports Medicine. Whether you're an aspiring pro or a recreational athlete, our team of orthopedic surgeons, physical therapists, and athletic trainers will provide you with rapid access to comprehensive care and sports-specific rehabilitation. Parkview Sports Medicine will get you back to the action quickly and safely because the game just isn't the same without you. Call Parkview Sports Medicine today at 260-266-4007 and make our team of expert physicians your dream team. We'll get you back in the game.
Woo! Let's get crazy!
In movies, when someone at a party jumps into a pool fully dressed, everyone cheers them on and jumps in too. Just so you know, in real life parties, nobody jumps in after you. You just look stupid.
Come on, jump in! Come on!
Most party fouls are pretty dumb, but if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Learn more at ultimatepartyfoul.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Back at Bishop Dwenger High School, it's halftime, and the Northside Redskins have the lead over the Bishop Dwenger Saints, 26-20. Not a lot of scoring in the first half, but to give you what scoring we do have, we'll turn it over to Ryan Dellinger.
First for the Northside Redskins. They're led in scoring tonight by Jalen Butts. He has 12 points and 8 rebounds already. Elijah Long off the bench has 5 points. Devontae Kinney has 6. And Chris Hill has 2 for the Redskins. For the Bishop Dwenger Saints, Sam Royal has 8. Ryan Berghoff has 5 off the bench. Conlon Martin has 3. Austin Burns has 2. And David O'Daniel has 2 points for the Saints. And that's our score, 26-20. I'm trying to find some scores here for you. I saw an update, and I'll check them for you. Go ahead.
Well, reminder, coming up after the games tonight, we will have a complete scoreboard from the Northcrest Pizza Hut. It's the Parkview Sports Medicine post-game show each and every Friday night, getting you a rundown of all the games played that night, and we'll preview tomorrow's games in the girls high school basketball regional round. We'll be out at Columbia City. Ryan and I will take the trip about 25 miles west and be there for the 10 a.m. game, which is the Norwell Knights against Heritage Christian, perhaps the best team in Indiana still left. Remember, Heritage Christian beat Homestead, and they also beat Columbus North. But Heritage Christian takes on Norwell at 10, and then the game following will be Concordia versus Tippecanoe Valley. Hear both games right here on ESPN Radio 1380 and 100.9 FM. Don't forget also to follow on Twitter at ESPN 1380, at Sports Rush 1380, and at Brett Rump Sports on Twitter. We also give you a rundown of scores and other news every Friday night on our Facebook page at facebook.com/ESPN4 Wayne. Well, the Bishop Dwenger seniors being recognized tonight on senior night. They just had the Bishop Dwenger dance team that performed a number and featured a group of seniors that got to do kind of an individual dance. And now you've got Bishop Dwenger's cheerleaders who have been national champions. So they're recognizing them now as national champions. But as Ryan continues to thumb through the scores tonight, we'll take a break. You are listening to High School Basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN Radio, 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctor, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy. And IPT accepts all insurance coverage. IPT is open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offers same-day appointments with 14 conveniently located clinics. Go to IndianaPT.com to find the clinic near you. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. Celebrating 27 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit IndianaPT.com.
So, I'm a dog, and I just got adopted by this new human guy, and I'm starting to wonder how he got along without me. I mean, okay, something as simple as walking around the block. He's got this leash thing, and he puts me on one end and him on the other, and I'm just taking him around. I think he's afraid of getting lost. Without that leash and me guiding him along, I don't think he'd find his way back home. But it's kind of cute.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Back at Bishop Dwenger High School, it's halftime. Northside leads at 26-20 over Bishop Dwenger, and may have an extended halftime here. We already had a late start because they spent a good portion of the pregame ceremonies recognizing seniors here on senior night at Bishop Dwenger, but I know you've been feverishly working, collecting some scores here at halftime.
Yeah, we've got probably about 5 here we can update you on. Carroll was leading Northrop at halftime, 38-29. Concordia was beating Homestead 27-25 at half. It was Wayne over Southside 33-31, and Columbia City was beating Leo 25-19 at half. And at half, this was the score I saw, was Oak Hill 51, Blackford 5.
Well, not in our area, but I guess when you see a 51-5 score at halftime, go ahead and get it. You know, it's interesting. A lot of the scores are almost identical to the one we've got. It's
very
a low-scoring game. Perhaps the cold weather and the wind chills have taken away any hot shooting tonight because everything's cold. But so it is Carroll leading Northrop 38-29.
Yeah, if they win, they're the SAC champions, correct?
No, because they'd have a one-game lead over Homestead. And Homestead and Carroll play next week.
Yeah.
So Homestead could still win the head-to-head match against Carroll.
So Carroll needs Concordia tonight.
If Concordia knocks off Homestead tonight, then Carroll would be SAC champs if they win. As you can hear, it's the trash can band. I don't know what you call them, but they just brought all their trash cans out. And you've got an entire drum corps, I guess, that plays. Now, they've stopped the clock here at halftime with 3 minutes remaining so that this group can finish their routine and performance. So we are going to have an extended halftime here at Bishop Dwenger. But again, our post-game show, the Parkview Sports Medicine post-game show, comes up tonight at the Northwest Pizza Hut. It's America's favorite pizza and award-winning Wing Street Wings. We'll be there from about 9:20 to 10:30. And Michael McIntyre, the official scoreboard operator tonight, will join me, not only giving a recap of games tonight around the area, but also a preview of girls regional basketball action coming up tomorrow. Well, it was fun doing the Sports Rush today. This afternoon, had a chance to talk to Eric Wedge. as he's in town with the Party in the Park going on tonight. And then tomorrow it's the Eric Wedge baseball camp. But what a nice guy. Not only humble, gracious, shares his time, but to do this every year, to come back to this city and spend a weekend here, not only to help with the fundraiser that they're having tonight down at Parkview Field, Party in the Park, but also the baseball camp that he puts on tomorrow, which will take place all day. And I know the World Baseball Academy has information about the Eric Wedge baseball camp on their website. But it's become kind of an annual tradition, and you almost know spring training's about to start every time Eric Wedge comes to town.
Absolutely, and I'm glad to see he's back into baseball.
Yeah,
back with the Blue Jays now, so good for him.
Got a real job. Got off that ESPN network stuff he was doing.
That's
got
right.
The real job again.
Well, it's good to see him back. He's a good coach, knows a ton about baseball. A local guy that won a state championship. So, good for him and good for the World Baseball Academy. The World Baseball Academy does so much more than just baseball. They do a lot of outreach, and that's awesome what they do out there, Caleb Kimmel and his group. So tomorrow will be a huge day for them over there at the World Baseball Academy.
And Eric Wedge reunited with Mark Shapiro, who was the general manager in Cleveland when he was the manager. So I'm sure that, let's just say in the back of Eric Wedge's mind, that maybe he's just thinking about what the future could hold in Toronto. Halftime, and Northside leads it over Bishop Dwenger, 26-20. Teams are back on the floor warming up for the second half, so we'll take a break. When we come back, second half of basketball from Bishop Dwenger. It's all part of high school basketball presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN Radio, 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Hey, are you having a party for the big basketball tournament again this year?
No, my wife said she hated all those people invading her kitchen.
I had that same problem until I got my basement remodeled in my new wet bar by Serenity Kitchen and Bath.
Serenity Kitchen and Bath? I didn't know they built wet bars in entertainment areas.
Serenity Kitchen and Bath is known for their high-quality kitchen and bath upgrades. But did you know they can renovate your basement into the entertainment area you've always wanted? They're experts on remodeling basements and building wet bars, wine racks, and even wine cellars that can accommodate your entire collection of fine wine. With more than 20 years in the construction industry, the designers at Serenity Kitchen and Bath can make your dream become a reality. They're so confident in their installation, they provide a 5-year warranty on your entire project and a lifetime warranty on all tile work. Additionally, the owner personally inspects every job to ensure your satisfaction. The big basketball tournament is right around the corner, so don't delay. Book now to ensure completion before the big games. Learn more at SerenityKitchenandBath.com or call 749-7028.
When an injury knocks you out of the game, call Parkview Sports Medicine. Whether you're an aspiring pro or a recreational athlete, our team of orthopedic surgeons, physical therapists, and athletic trainers will provide you with rapid access to comprehensive care and sports-specific rehabilitation. Parkview Sports Medicine will get you back to the action quickly and safely because the game just isn't the same without you. Call Parkview Sports Medicine today at 260-266-4007 and make our team of expert physicians your dream team. We'll get you back in the game.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Back to action from Bishop Dwenger High School. Northside will have the ball to start our third quarter with the Redskins leading at 26-20. Front court, Till to Brennan Johnson, who we didn't see a lot of in the first half. He gets fouled as he drives into the lane, and they'll say it was before the shot. The foul is on Bishop Dwenger's Ryan Berghoff, who starts the second half. Berghoff picks up his first.
Coach Kalik is very animated tonight.
Northside in the front court leading 26-20. Just underway here in the third quarter. Kinney throws to the left. Gets it to Elijah Holmes. Corner to Hill. Back up top, Devontae Kinney. Splits the circles. Lobs underneath, and it's out of the reach of Jalen Butts. And good adjustment by Bishop Dwenger. That time they had a guy sliding in behind Butts, and he couldn't go back and get that pass. They didn't have anybody behind him in the first half, and Northside was able to lob it over the defense for some easy buckets. Pass down low, gets past Butts into the hands of David O'Daniel of Dwenger, and he lays it in. 26-22, front court for the Redskins. Kinney from the right wing. Butts goes high post. Now he'll drop down to the low block as they throw the ball on the perimeter to Hill. Backdoor cut to Johnson. As he goes up, he gets his shot blocked by O'Daniel, but a whistle and body contact draws the foul against David O'Daniel. 26-22 the score. To the line, Brandon Johnson will shoot a pair, and good on the first.
I think if I was Dwenger, I'd look down low a little bit more to O'Daniel. He's done well when he's got the ball.
Second one also good for the 6'2 sophomore, Brandon Johnson. 28-22. Martin, front court for the Saints. Brings it to the left wing. Picks up the dribble, bounces it low to O'Daniel, but he had to step out from the post. Dribbles into the lane, had the ball knocked away twice, and finally it's into the hands of Northside, a turnover. Kinney takes it underneath the basket. Throws baseline corner where Johnson finds Butts in the lane. His layup no good. Rebound tip no good, and then a rebound to O'Daniel, and he almost threw it away. Campbell Donovan will save it, and here comes Bishop Dwenger front court. Berghoff hands it off to Royal from the right wing. He dribbles around the arc, now takes it down the lane. And as he goes up, the ball's stripped, and it goes right off Royal's leg and out of bounds. It'll be Northside's basketball with 6:16 remaining in the third quarter. And the Redskins up on the Saints, 28-22. Here's Kinney driving hard through the lane, and a whistle. A foul called on Bishop Dwenger. And again, David O'Daniel will pick up the foul. That is number 4 on O'Daniel. So much for your strategy, Ryan. O'Daniel's not going to be out there.
Well, that was on O'Daniel. He has 4 fouls. That's correct. Wow. Now they're in real trouble. They don't have any length in there to go up against him.
They'll bring in Nick Pacino.
Yeah.
Pacino is at 6'6". O'Daniel sits down at 6'8", and there's a lob over the top of the defense. Butts had his first shot blocked by Pacino, and then he missed a tip, and then Butts got thrown down by Pacino. Ref didn't see it. Here comes Dwenger to the basket, and as Conlon Martin drove, he got bumped and a foul called. Devontae Kinney for Northside, guilty of the foul. That's number 2 on Devontae Kinney. 5:56 remaining in the third. Northside leads at 28-22. Inbound for Dwenger in their front court. Conlon Martin up top to Berghoff. 3 ball. Yes, sir. Ryan Berghoff from distance cuts the lead in half. 28-25. It's a one-possession game. Here goes Hill. Outside to Devontae Kinney. Takes to the elbow. He'll try it from 16 and miss it. Rebound. Goes to Dwenger. Nice rebound. Nick Pacino, who came off the bench. Royal to tie it. It's in and out. No good. Here's a rebound to Brandon Johnson. Reaching in. Pacino caught him across the forehead, and that'll be a foul on the 6'6 junior, Nick Pacino of Bishop Dwenger. 5:22 remaining, third quarter, 28-25. Northside at a 26-20 halftime lead. We've played 2 minutes and 45 seconds here in the third. Kinney from the right wing. Crossover to the elbow. Outside, Johnson down low to Holmes. He'll have to step out to the corner, and then around the horn it goes. Kinney from the right angle. Flips it on the wing to Butts. Up top, Hill. Left side, Holmes. Pass in the lane was deflected, and it goes to Dwenger. Here comes the Saints the other way. Drive Martin outside to Campbell Donovan. He'll dribble all the way up and then turn and face. Berghoff open. Missed the 3 that time. High for the rebound. Chris Hill on Northside. Half-court outlet goes to Devontae Kinney. Back to Hill. Kinney to the right. Now between the circles. Johnson flips it to his left to Elijah Holmes. Brandon Johnson throws it back toward Kinney. Extra pass to Butts, and as he goes up to shoot the layup, he got fouled. Butts will go to the free throw line for a pair, and another foul on Nick Pacino. He now has 2.
You can really tell Northside's hampered by having no outside shooting to open up that middle for Butts, and it's really affected him now here in the second half.
Butts good on the first free throw, 29-25. Coming into the game for Bishop Dwenger, it's Jack Pentenberg for the first time. Pentenberg is a 5'11 junior. Jalen Butts, eyes, fires, and hits. 30-25. Butts makes good on both free throws with 4:18 remaining, third quarter. Front court. It's Conlon Martin giving it off to Berghoff on the left wing. He hands it to Pentenberg. Pentenberg takes it around the arc to the right elbow. Jumper no good. Rebound Pacino. Lost the handle out of bounds, but they'll say it was last touched by Northside. It'll be Bishop Dwenger to inbound it under their own basket with 4:03 remaining in the third, and Northside leading at 30-25.
Juan Quarles now into the game for the Redskins.
Set inbound play around the horn. They can't get the pass to Royal, and so driving is Martin. And at the basket, he got fouled going up for the shot. Devontae Kinney guilty for the Northside Redskins, and they'll say it was before the shot, so there won't be free throws. 3:57 left. We're in the third. 30-25. Northside the lead. Saints to inbound. Pentenberg gives it off to Berghoff, dribbles to the corner, and then up the arc. Popping out, high half court. Pentenberg gives to Martin. He'll drive. Oh, a nice move. He put it up with the left hand and missed it. Rebound goes to Butts. Here comes Northside on the run. Baseline Johnson in the lane. Butts. He spins, and an offensive foul called on Jalen Butts. Might have had a little Hollywood thrown in there as Pacino took the big flop.
Pretty sure he's going to win an award for that one, but with that rebound, Jalen Butts is now in double-double category with 14 points and 10 rebounds.
Yeah, it was one of those where Pacino was selling and the ref was buying. Now a steal for Northside. Here comes Johnson. Crossover in the lane. Floats it up. No. Rebound tip. And then off the hands of Dwenger before going out of bounds under the Northside basket. Redskins will inbound. 3:21 remains. Third quarter. 30-25. And now Dwenger looks to line up in a zone.
That's where they like to run that alley-oop.
Yeah, they go to Hill, outside Quarles. Three's on the way, and that's off the mark. Weak side rebound, far corner, taken by Sam Royal of Dwenger. Saints are down 5. Into the post. Pacino had to go off his hand. Here comes North. Johnson lobs it up to the rim, and it rattles through. And a timeout, Matt Kostoff. Tempo so important in this game, and Matt Kostoff not happy that the Redskins raced it down the court. It's 32-25 Northside with 3:03 remaining in the third. You're listening to High School Basketball presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN Radio, 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctor, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy. And IPT accepts all insurance coverage. IPT is open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offers same-day appointments. With 14 conveniently located clinics, go to indianapt.com to find the clinic near you. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. Celebrating 27 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
Now back to high school basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
By the end of tonight, we could have an SAC champion as Carroll has a one-game lead over Homestead coming into play tonight. And after tonight, just one game left. So if Carroll's able to win and Homestead falls, the Carroll Chargers will win the SAC title.
And Concordia leads Homestead after 3 quarters, 45-44. Reggie Tharp has 21 points, and Tosh Curry has 16 for Homestead.
Bad pass, stolen Butts. He leads the break, the dribble to the basket. Layup, no, but he's fouled by Nick Pacino of Bishop Dwenger, and Jalen Butts to the charity stripe to shoot a pair. And that's 3 on Pacino. You've already got David O'Daniel on the Dwenger bench. The 6'8 senior sitting down with 4 fouls. Coach Kostoff can't afford to lose what height he has with Jalen Butts, the 6'10 junior for Northside, playing so well inside, and Butts hits the first of his 2 free throws, and it's 33-25 Northside.
Carroll is leading Northside at the beginning of the Northrop, 49-40 going into the fourth quarter.
34-25 after Butts hits the second. Now Dwenger, bounce pass to the low block, and there's a foul. The foul is called on Northside's Brandon Johnson. Substitution for Matt Kostoff's Bishop Dwenger Saints. Zach Smithy will come in, and he'll replace Jack Pentenberg. Inbound Dwenger, down by 9. And there's a double dribble. The 6-point run for Northside right now. The 11th turnover on Bishop Dwenger. 34-25. 2:36 left in the third. Brandon Johnson works the point. Devontae Kinney gets a rest. Johnson lobs in the low block. It goes to Butts, and they'll blow a whistle. And they'll say before Butts went up for the shot, he was undercut. Trying to get a body into him. Ryan Berghoff called for the foul. And it is a 1-on-1. So Jalen Butts won't get 2, but he'll step to the free throw line with 1 and the bonus.
That was a tough call for the official there because he was catching it and going up kind of all at the same time.
And good on the first one. It flushed down the drain. It's a 10-point lead for Northside. Tough time of the game for the Bishop Dwenger Saints. They've got big men in foul trouble. Butts playing well, and he missed the free throw there. It's a 7-point run for the Redskins. 2:17 remains in the third. 35-25. Handoff. 26 feet out. Royal throws left side to Campbell Donovan. And then a 3 put up by Smithy is good. Smithy comes in and hits a 3 ball for Bishop Dwenger, and they cut the lead to a football score, 35-28. Minute 50 left. We're in the third. Hill down low. There's Butts. Crosses a pass across the lane, and Johnson goes up and gets fouled. Another foul on the Saints. This one called against Sam Royal. First foul of the game called on Sam Royal. It's the 8th on the team here in the second half. Free throw's good for Brandon Johnson. Into the game. Brandon Adams will give Chris Hill a break for Northside. Line drive free throw, no good. Rebound tip goes to Dwenger. Amon Clark, who pulls it away for the Saints. Last minute 35, third quarter. Clark on the dribble, gives it up to Smithy. Takes it right, hands near the sideline to Campbell Donovan. He'll drive down the lane, get a whistle, count it, and a foul. Haven't seen a lot of offense from Campbell Donovan. That time he was aggressive, taking it right at the basket and avoiding Butts, drawing contact, and he'll have an and 1 situation. Chance to pull Dwenger to within 5. Minute 24 left, third quarter. Got it. 36-31. Minute 23. The clock's running in the third quarter. Front court for Northside. Elijah Long gets cut off at the top of the key. Now steps outside. Gets a high screen from Butts. Throws left to Johnson. Corner to Quarles. Posting. Adams had it knocked away. Saints have it. Royal with the dribble. Lead pass. Smithy. Outside. It's Donovan, and he missed it from distance. Rebound Northside. Here comes Johnson. To his left, Quarles. Quarles puts it up and banks it in from in close. 38-31. Again, tempo. Northside comes out and runs. Dwenger just has no chance. Can't match up defensively when they get out and move in transition. Clark in the corner. Won't launch it. Throws up top. Sam Royal. Royal calls out a play. Gets a screen at the top of the key from Berghoff. Throws to the right sideline to Campbell Donovan, and as he crosses over on the dribble, there's a reach-in foul called on Juan Quarles of Northside.
And that's his second foul.
Sixth against the Redskins, so both teams will be shooting from here on out. 21.6 seconds left. We're in the third, and it's 38-31. Saints are down. Clark dribbles inside the three-point line and comes back outside with 11 on the clock. Throw right sideline to Donovan. To the baseline. Outside, it's a set play for Royal. His three is off the mark, and on the rebound, a whistle. And Amon Clark just went over the back of Elijah Long, and it will take it all the way to the other end of the floor with 2.2 seconds, where Elijah Long can add points for Northside. Big mistake for Amon Clark.
Yeah, absolutely. And Elijah Long and Amon Clark were teammates in middle school, so I'm sure they're very used to mixing it up with each other.
Neither one exactly threatening the frontline guys for size. It's good on the front end for Elijah Long. He's 5'10", sophomore. Amon Clark listed on the roster as 5'8".
What play do you have to do with 2.2 seconds on the clock?
Yeah, that's what the question will be. He makes the next one, 40-31. Half-court pass goes to Donovan. He'll throw up a runner and almost bank in a three at the buzzer.
It's time now to present the
Play three quarters, and it's 40-31 Northside. This is high school basketball presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN Radio, 1380 and 100.9 FM.
When an injury knocks you out of the game, call Parkview Sports Medicine. Whether you're an aspiring pro or a recreational athlete, our team of orthopedic surgeons, physical therapists, and athletic trainers will provide you with rapid access to comprehensive care and sport-specific rehabilitation. Parkview Sports Medicine will get you back to the action quickly and safely because the game just isn't the same without you. Call Parkview Sports Medicine today at 260-266-4007 and make our team of expert physicians your dream team. We'll get you back in the game.
Before or after the game or anytime, Pizza Hut invites you to come in and enjoy a large hot-from-the-oven pizza with your choice of crust and toppings beginning at $11. Or have you tried Pizza Hut's award-winning Wing Street Wings? Available in 3 styles and 8 great flavors from mild to hot, Wing Street Wings are crowd pleasers. Want exclusive deals and savings? Become a Hut lover by signing up at pizzahut.com. With dine-in, carry-out, or delivery, order America's favorite pizza and award-winning Wing Street Wings at Pizza Hut. The perfect post-game destination is your convenient hometown Pizza Hut.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Heading to the fourth quarter, Northside a 40-31 lead over the Bishop Dwenger Saints. With Ryan Dellinger, I'm Brett Rump. DC Hendricks works the studio buttons. Saints have the ball. Smithy, and away from the ball, we've got a whistle and a foul down low. It's a Northside foul trying to handle Sam Royal down by the basket. It's called against Juan Quarles, and we'll put Royal to the free throw line to shoot a 1-1.
Quick score update I've got for you. I do have a Snyder-Lewis score finally. It is 30-21 Snyder at halftime. Malik Williams has 15 points, and that's coming off a 45-point performance on Tuesday night against Blackhawk Christian, which set a record for the Panthers.
40-32 as the first free throw. It's nothing but net for Sam Royal. Bishop Dwenger Sr. got that one. 40-33. We've got 7:50 remaining. We're at Bishop Dwenger. Front court. Devontae Kinney to the right sideline to Long. Long looks in the post, can't get it into Butts. Now back up top. Adams to Quarles. Adams top of the key. Won't be guarded. He's not a threat from out there. Devontae Kinney on the left wing. Not a big outside shooter either. Kinney will drive, then dish far wing to Adams, and as he goes to drive, he shuffled the feet. That'll be a turnover. The travel against Northside gives it to Bishop Dwenger. 7:26 remaining. 40-33. Saints trying to be pesky and hang around with the Northside Redskins. Between the circles, Clark coming off a screen. Royal, he'll curl it and shoot it from 18 feet, no good. Rebound to north side, Elijah Long. Long at the left angle, throws to his right, where Adams rotates it on the right wing to Devontae Kinney. Kinney just holds the ball. Looks. Now he'll take it to the foul line. Flip over on the left wing. Long, a three. No good. And Butts goes right over the top of Berghoff. Gets the rebound. The follow is good, and Berghoff the foul. Plays in a different atmospheric level than Ryan Berghoff. He went right up and over him and did it cleanly.
And Berghoff thought he really had him blocked out. Now Dwenger's going to come back with their big guy.
42-33 for a 10-point lead at the line. Butts good. And with 4 fouls coming in, David O'Daniel. It's now a double-digit lead for the Redskins, and that's the time for Matt Kostoff to put his big man in. Full court pressure for the Redskins. Clark on the dribble, brings it in the front court. Corner, 3 ball for Donovan. No good. Rebound. Saved underneath, and it goes to Dwenger. Donovan, Smithy, a short jumper. Got nothing but some glass. Rebound Butts. Long pass. Kinney. Layup good. What a baseball pass by Jalen Butts. Almost 3/4 of the court. On target. Here at a school that won a state football championship, there may be their quarterback of the future.
Yeah.
45-33. Down in the lane, O'Daniel. Back outside, goes to Amon Clark. Far sideline, Smithy. Yeah, it looked like he just traveled. Just looked like he took a 1-2 before he threw the pass. Campbell Donovan from the left wing. Dribbles it into Elijah Long and draws the foul on Long. And that'll be a 1-and-1 for Campbell Donovan. 45-33 the score. It's 12-point advantage for the Northside Redskins. 5:53 left, and the free throw good for Donovan. 45-34.
I heard Coach Shabazz Khalik yelling, "This is a 1-and-1."
After what happened the other day when everybody just stood motionless. And that one's good. At the end of that Carroll Northside game, a free throw for Northside that nobody went after when it was missed. And finally, I believe it was Kyle Mallers. He just grabbed it and handed it to the official. There's a 3 for Northside up top. No good for Long. And the rebound to Bishop Dwenger. Finally, the officials had to figure out what to do. Yeah. And after a huddle and discussion, they gave the ball to Carroll, who promptly buried a 3 to win the game. There's a drive from the right wing for Bishop Dwenger. It's Sam Royal taking it to the basket. And a whistle. A foul on Northside. And Juan Quarles guilty of another. That's his 4th. 5:21 left to go. 45-35. Does Dwenger have another run in them here on senior night? Royal, good on the first. That was the 9th team foul called against Northside, so it'll be the double bonus both ways from here on out. 45-36. Now down to just a 9-point deficit for Bishop Dwenger, and Royal tries to make it 8 and does. Northside the ball. Lead's been cut down to 8. 45-37. 5:16 left in the game. Chris Hill just inside the center circle. Sends it left side to Johnson. Gets a screen from Butts. Johnson pass across the defense, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Northside. Dangerous pass, throwing it right across the court from left wing to right wing and not putting any air under it. Has to go through some hands, and the last hand it went through that time was Devontae Kinney before it went out of bounds near sideline. Clark drives outside. Martin, he'll take it all the way to the basket. Wow. Swatted away aggressively, but it goes to Dwenger. Royal has it outside. O'Daniel, he can't shoot it, so he'll give it to Mon Clark with 4:40 remaining. 45-37. A 3 would be huge here because you'd match that first number. They make it 45-40. Up top, Amon Clark to Donovan. He'll try the 3. Got it! There it is, 45-40 with 4:21 remaining. Now the crowd into it. Look up at the scoreboard. It's a different story when the first number matches. Ball on the right wing to Elijah Long. Up top, Hill. Kinney from the left wing, unguarded. He could shoot it all day, and he won't. He'll cross over to the baseline. There he will pull up and shoot. Air ball. Hill got the rebound, but he was stripped underneath the basket by Sam Royal. Saints, a drive. Royal rejected by Butts, but it goes to Dwenger. Taking it at the basket is Conlon Martin. A lot of contact and no whistle. And now this ball thrown away as Kinney goes down.
He got caught by one of them white lines out there.
Yeah.
Got Kinney. Sniper got him.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Well, it's a type of style with things getting kind of ragged that you would think would favor Northside, but Dwenger now just 5 points down. Martin takes the baseline back outside to O'Daniel, playing with 4 fouls for Bishop Dwenger. 3:23 left, 5-point game. Outside corner, and it's Amon Clark who'll try for 3, and he shoots an air ball. Put it 3 feet over the basket, and Jalen Butts was there to grab it for Northside. 3:10 left. Timeout called. Shabazz Khalik will try to set up a play. His team leads 45-40. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left. High school basketball presented by Indiana Physical Therapy is on ESPN Radio 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctor, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy. And IPT accepts all insurance coverage. IPT is open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offers same-day appointments. With 14 conveniently located clinics, go to IndianaPT.com to find the clinic near you. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. Celebrating 27 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit IndianaPT.com.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Don't forget to listen to the Sports Rush Monday through Friday from 4 to 6. Local sports every day. Always join the show by texting 46862. And be sure to follow the Sports Rush on Twitter at Sports Rush 1380, at ESPN 1380, and at Brett Rump Sports.
I'll just let you know that you're going to have a one-game playoff for the SAC championship next week. I'm not going to tell you what happened yet because you guys are going to talk about it afterwards at the post-game show, but interesting development.
There's a drive north side. Chris Hill will lay it in. Big bucket, 47-40. We go under 3 minutes left. Pass to the far right sideline in the hands of Conlon Martin. Up top, Clark drives. He'll finger roll. No. Tip. No. And this goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Bishop Dwenger.
See if Dwenger can set up a play for Sam Royal to get a nice shot here. I don't know how much longer they can go without Austin Burns in the lineup, or even put Berghoff back in. He's been hot from outside tonight as well.
47-40 the score with 2:43 left. Baseline, pass thrown up on the wing. It got through some hands. Outside, Clark tried to feed O'Daniel underneath the basket. It's deflected out of bounds baseline by Northside, and Bishop Dwenger again to inbound with 2:36 remaining. 47-40. Northside the lead. Clark. Martin up top to Royal. Right side to Clark. Between the circles, Martin drives all the way to the basket. Nice job of putting it up off glass. Good. 47-42. Front court, north side, leading by 5. Just over 2 minutes left. Chris Hill to Brandon Johnson. Johnson brings it up top. No shot clock, high school basketball. They can take all the time they want. Both teams in the double bonus. Hill drives, dishes. There's a collision, and O'Daniel drew the charge against Hill. What a job by the big man for Dwenger, playing with 4 fouls to get position and take the charge. It'll be a turnover. It'll be the second foul on Chris Hill. And now the Saints with 1:57 to work with. Down by 5. Amon Clark is on the floor. Gives it up on the right sideline to Royal, to the baseline. Coming off a screen, it was Campbell Donovan. He can't shoot it. Drives in the lane. Ball knocked away. Outside Royal. Jumper. Got it! 2-ball Royal. 1 possession game. 47-44. Minute and a half left. Front court for the Redskins. Butts on a give and go. Feeds Johnson, and he lost the handle. It's a turnover. Dwenger with the ball. Minute 23 remaining. 47-44. Northside leads it by 3. Full court pressure for the Redskins, and then they'll back off after the inbound goes into the hands of Amon Clark. Minute 15. Clock runs as Clark from the center circle bounces it just right of the ring to Martin. In the lane to, Campbell Donovan. He forced it up against 3 Redskins. Looked like there might have been contact, no whistle. Here comes Northside. Driving Johnson to the basket. We've got a whistle. And a foul is called on Bishop Dwenger. Sam Royal called for the foul. To the free throw line will be Brandon Johnson, trying to give Northside a 2-possession lead with exactly 1 minute left. And a timeout. Matt Kostoff not happy about the call. He's going to talk to his team. The Saints have battled back into it. They were down 45-33. They're on an 11-2 run. The final minute of this ball game when we return. This is high school basketball presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN Radio 1380 and 100.9 FM.
When an injury knocks you out of the game, call Parkview Sports Medicine. Whether you're an aspiring pro or a recreational athlete, our team of orthopedic surgeons, physical therapists, and athletic trainers will provide you with rapid access to comprehensive care and sport-specific rehabilitation. Parkview Sports Medicine will get you back to the action quickly and safely, because the game just isn't the same without you. Call Parkview Sports Medicine today at 260-266-4007 and make our team of expert physicians your dream team. We'll get you back in the game.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Back at Bishop Dwenger, minute left, 47-44. 2 free throws for Brandon Johnson, and he just missed them both. Rebound Dwenger. Saints a chance to tie the game. Down by 3. Here's Amon Clark on the dribble to the left sideline. Down low, O'Daniel. Outside, Donovan. Near the center circle. Amon Clark, clock down to 38. Clark will drive, take it all the way to the basket. Bank it up, no good. Rebound, Jalen Butts. And now with 32 seconds, the Saints are going to have to foul somebody, and they foul Devontae Kinney with 29.3 seconds. Might not have been the shot that Matt Kostoff wanted. Amon Clark is frustrated with himself. Had a decent look, drove, and had a nice little bank shot, but he just didn't come close to making it. Now Devontae Kinney for a 2-possession lead. It's good. Big free throw for Devontae Kinney. 48-44. 29.3 seconds left. Kinney, a 5'9" junior, is good on the second. And a timeout called by Shabazz Khalik of Northside. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 49-44. 29.3 seconds remaining.
You got a busy day tomorrow, don't you?
Busy day tomorrow, heading to Columbia City in the morning. You'll be there.
I will be, bright and early.
I'm counting on you. You're bringing the coffee and the donuts.
I'm bringing the donuts or you're bringing the donuts?
No, I've heard that no one knows the donuts better than Dwenger, so you can bring the donuts. 10 o'clock start at the Columbia City Girls Regional, 3A Regional. Norwell will take on Heritage Christian, and then following that game, we've got Concordia and Tippecanoe Valley. Both games will be heard on ESPN Radio 1380 and 100.9 FM. Inbounding Bishop Dwenger with the last 29 seconds in the front court. That's Martin sending it toward the corner. Campbell Donovan cross-courts it. Outside Royal, three on the way. Got it! 16 seconds. 49-47. Royal, the senior, not wanting to lose on senior night. He's drawn the Saints to within 2 points. This is as close as they've been in a long time. And with 15.3 seconds left, it's a full timeout. We'll take a break. You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN Radio 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Hey, are you having a party for the big basketball tournament again this year?
No, my wife said she hated all those people invading her kitchen.
I had that same problem until I got my basement remodeled in my new wet bar by Serenity Kitchen and Bath.
Serenity Kitchen and Bath? I didn't know they built wet bars in entertainment areas.
Serenity Kitchen and Bath is known for their high-quality kitchen and bath upgrades. But did you know they can renovate your basement into the entertainment area you've always wanted? They're experts on remodeling basements and building wet bars, wine racks, and even wine cellars that can accommodate your entire collection of fine wine. With more than 20 years in the construction industry, the designers at Serenity Kitchen and Bath can make your dream become a reality. They're so confident in their installation, they provide a 5-year warranty on your entire project and a lifetime warranty on all tile work. Additionally, the owner personally inspects every job to ensure your satisfaction. The big basketball tournament is right around the corner, so don't delay. Book now to ensure completion before the big games. Learn more at serenitykitchenandbath.com or call 749-7028.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Northside foul to the backcourt, to the free throw line. Devontae Kinney trying to build on a 2-point lead. First free throw, good. 50-47. Now Kinney. Got it. 2-possession lead, 2 big free throws. Devontae Kinney has now hit 4 in a row at the free throw line. It's 51-47 with 14.6 seconds left. Dwenger may need to pick someone else to foul because Devontae Kinney's burying him.
Maybe Chris Hill's the guy you want to try to foul.
Well, with only 14.6 seconds left, pressure clearly on Bishop Dwenger. Sam Royal just hit a 3 that drew them to within 2. But 2 free throws has made it a 4-point game, 51-47 with 14.6 seconds. Our post-game show just moves about a mile down the road to the Northcrest Pizza Hut. Michael McIntyre ready to run the scoreboard operator and give you all the scores for tonight. Also set you up for tomorrow's regional action. Inbound for Dwenger. Here comes Martin. Martin to the three-point line. Lost the handle. Now a lead pass to Kinney. He'll lay it in with 5 seconds. It's over. 53-47. Saints inbound. And the clock runs out. 53-47. Northside defeats Bishop Dwenger here at Bishop Dwenger High School. Saints battled, but the Redskins prevail. We'll take a break. When we come back, Ryan Dellinger here at Dwenger will give you a rundown of all of the scoring and action from here. It is high school basketball presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN Radio 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctor, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy. And IPT accepts all insurance coverage. IPT is open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offers same-day appointments. With 14 conveniently located clinics, go to IndianaPT.com to find the clinic near you. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. Celebrating 27 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit IndianaPT.com.
When an injury knocks you out of the game, call Parkview Sports Medicine. Whether you're an aspiring pro or a recreational athlete, our team of orthopedic surgeons, physical therapists, and athletic trainers will provide you with rapid access to comprehensive care and sport-specific rehabilitation. Parkview Sports Medicine will get you back to the action quickly and safely because the game just isn't the same without you. Call Parkview Sports Medicine today at 260-266-4007 and make our team of expert physicians your dream team. We'll get you back in the game.
Before or after the game or anytime, Pizza Hut invites you to come in and enjoy a large, hot-from-the-oven pizza with your choice of crust and toppings beginning at $11. Or have you tried Pizza Hut's award-winning Wing Street Wings? Available in 3 styles and 8 great flavors from mild to hot, Wing Street Wings are crowd pleasers. Want exclusive deals and savings? Become a Hut lover by signing up at pizzahut.com. With dine-in, carry-out, or delivery, order America's favorite pizza and award-winning Wing Street Wings at Pizza Hut. The perfect post-game destination is your convenient hometown Pizza Hut.
Now back to high school basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
And welcome back to Bishop Dwenger High School, where the Northside Redskins go on the road tonight and defeat the Bishop Dwenger Saints 53-47. What a good game tonight. It was back and forth for most of the game. Northside just too much on the inside, and late they were able to prevail over a very game Bishop Dwenger team tonight who played their hearts out on senior night. So congratulations to Bishop Dwenger, playing very hard, and also congratulations to Northside with a big win on the road. Tough to do in the SAC, but they managed to do it tonight in quite good fashion. There's a lot of good games around the area tonight. We'll get you out to the Parkview Sports Medicine post-game show at the Pizza Hut at Northcrest with Mike McIntyre and Brett Rump here shortly. And we're going to give you a score rundown here, and then we'll head for the post-game show. First for Bishop Dwenger. They were led in scoring tonight by Sam Royal. He had 17 points and 4 rebounds. Ryan Berghoff had 8 points and 2 rebounds. Campbell Donovan had 8 points and 2 rebounds. Conlon Martin had 5 points. Zach Smitty off the bench hit a big 3 to get him back into the game in the third quarter and get a run going. He ended up with 3 points. Austin Burns, who was plagued by fouls all night long, he ended up with 2 points tonight. And then David O'Daniel, the big guy for Bishop Dwenger, also in foul trouble most of the night. He had 4 points and 1 rebound. And that was the scoring for Bishop Dwenger. And now for the victorious Northside Redskins. They were led tonight in scoring by their big guy, Jalen Butts. He had 20 points and 12 rebounds. He had a double-double. Elijah Long off the bench tonight had a big 3-pointer in the first quarter to really spark a run for the Northside Redskins. He had 7 points off the bench. Devontae Kinney, their do-everything guard, great defensive player. Their general on the floor, once again, leads them late with a lot of good, big free throws. He scores 14 points and added a rebound. Brandon Johnson, another very good defender. He had 5 points tonight for the Northside Redskins and 2 rebounds. Chris Hill, who had to step up tonight with the missing Keon Brooks with a knee injury, he stepped up tonight and had 5 points and 6 rebounds. And then Juan Quarles also off the bench tonight. He had 2 points for Northside, and just a well-played game tonight by both teams. Not a lot of turnovers, a lot of energy here at Bishop Dwenger on senior night. It was good to see both teams competing at a high level, considering there's only a few weeks left in the season, and sectionals right around the corner. So congratulations to both teams on a really hard-fought game tonight. Both just a well-officiated game. I can't say how the atmosphere here at Bishop Dwenger tonight was outstanding on senior night. So once again, it was Northside 53, Bishop Dwenger 47. When we send it out to the postgame show, Mike McIntyre will have all the scores out there, and there are a lot of interesting games around the area tonight. A lot of close, low-scoring games. A big win in the SAC, a comeback win for one of the teams that will help set up a showdown next week between Homestead and Carroll. Carroll was victorious over Northside earlier in the week, which propelled them into the ability to have this title chance. Both of these teams, first Homestead and Carroll in their first year in the SAC, and they will vie for the title in boys basketball. Don't forget, tomorrow morning we'll be back on the air again right after Talking Sports with Jim Shovlin. We'll be back on the air doing the regional from Columbia City. So big day of basketball tomorrow. Get up early tomorrow morning, listen to Talking Sports with Jim Shovlin, and then we'll see you from Columbia City, where we'll have two big games. And good luck to all of our area teams tomorrow that are competing not only in basketball but in state swimming. I'm pretty sure Carroll and Snyder both are competing tomorrow, so good luck to them. Once again, the final score here from Bishop Dwenger High School. It is the Northside Redskins over the Bishop Dwenger Saints, 53-47. For Brett Rump, I'm Ryan Dellinger, and you've been listening to High School Basketball presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN Radio 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctor, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy. And IPT accepts all insurance coverage. IPT is open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offers same-day appointments with 14 conveniently located clinics. Go to indianapt.com to find the clinic near you. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. Celebrating 27 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.